Hello, it's Life X V I, and we're back with some Psychopaths Mandatory Happiness. We've got to continue with this crazy ass woman. Let's say should have chopped her husband's hand off like that other one did. Really, if you've ever read about that, there's actually a Japanese woman that the husband would help all with the childcare or anything. And she got so pissed off, all he did all day was sit there at a computer. So she got a knife and chopped his hand off. They went to court and he actually dropped the charges because he knew how much of an arsehole he was. No, of course not. Because there's nobody here except me. Nobody? Not even an AI secretary. But why? How will this kid be raised without a parent supporting system? I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. You should laugh. That's the first step. Conway was really distracted. It was impossible to calm her down with just words, so I scraped up a pile of supplements that were on the floor. Here, take these. And you'll smile. As long as you smile, Yuya will too. And your hue will improve. Now. It's alright. It's all gonna be fine. I dumped a handful of tablets into Kaina's shaking hand, and she crumpled them all up. Soon her eyes became more relaxed. Crunched them all up, and a smile lit on her face. Having to rely on supplements. Oh, that's where the drugs are. That's right. Mothers need to take it slow. Raise their children, become have a clean hue. Isn't that written in every parenting book? She hummed a low, soothing lullaby. After whispering for a bit, Yuya fell back to sleep. I wanted to watch this forever, but there were things I needed to do. There were empty containers of medical care supplements, mounts of heavy, sticky diapers, clothes stained with milk, vomit, and an assortment of tags, packaging, and receipts. It wasn't good to leave Conway and Yuya in such a mess. Also, I need to get more powdered milk and diapers. You'd know where... you should know that this wouldn't last for long. This would not last for long, this utopia, this supposed utopia that he's got going here. Because the money would run out, you'd soon know where it's going, and let's say they found out in a matter of seconds, really. I gathered up all the trash while watching them. Ah, actually shows the first picture of him. Well, I need to go shopping. Wait for just a bit, and I'll be back before you know it. And they're going to be there before he gets back. Will you be back soon? Of course. That's what Satori used to say. He said he'd hurry back to me and Naoya's sake. And that his work could wait. I'm here to make you happy. I'll do anything to fulfill that. Okay. Kagane looked downcast. Seemed worried, but I still heard the faint hum of her lullaby. Was it okay to leave her? Probably not. Definitely not. Just wait for me. I'll be back. Watch me, Mother. I will definitely make you happy. We met up at the apartment, which was now a crime scene. It was not completely abandoned, but there was no sign of any people living there. The external horror of the entire complex was disabled, revealing its crumpled paint, and weeds shot out from all the cracks on the road. This area seemed truly abandoned. Why would you just abandon one area? Wouldn't the population be quite high there? This is like China, where they're allowed to have one kid back in the day. It was clearly not a good place to maintain a clear hue. But if the packages were sent here, then Conway and Yuya must have been close by. I wondered how stable they were. Nothing was certain without the verification of the Dominator. Until that moment, I knew I should not give up on them. I came here to save them after all.
You're late. We need to hurry and save Yayu and his mother. Please calm down, Enforcer Gary. First, we have to find their exact location. That's right, Inspector. For this case, can we really think of its kidnapping by the mother? Not really, seems like the dad didn't give two shits. Two shits. As for now, we can only think of this case as if the mother assaulted the oldest son and then assaulted the youngest one. So, apprehend the suspect, Kanoe Masahashi. Regardless, if he committed these crimes, we need to find their location like Kagutachi already noticed. Kanoe Mizuhashi is worried about her children's crying. She'll avoid any public places and probably fears being the subject of ridicule more than the risk of being found. So it's all down to public pressure, isn't it, really? That's sending her here so mental. There's a lot of places to hide in this city. Correct. This abandoned district is massive, since all the buildings still remain standing. But there's no power or water, right? Without those utilities, Kanoe won't be able to survive. She can't tolerate living in a place that lacks an AI secretary. It seems like it's vacant. The electricity and water lines are still operational, you know. These street cameras and sometimes the cleaning droids come through here still. Then, shouldn't we search the buildings for running water and power? It's nearby. It shouldn't be hard to find them and carry that much milk and diapers any further. Kunizuka, contact Koronori. Check the area near the apartment for utilities still in service. Find if any were assembled over the past few days. Roger that. As Enforcer Kunizaki contacted HQ, Enforcer Tsurugi approached me from the side. He proceeded with patting my shoulders. Let's go save them, with our own hands. Likewise, their survival rate is not 100%, but we shall do our best regardless. Logical as always. Can't you just say you'll help them? No. We have to be logical. We have to be Sir Supreme Bitchy. Sir Supreme Bitch! I only act upon logical circumstance. Calculations. There is no certainty that they won't be killed. We can only believe that we did everything we could after that. We can only have the fate in Kanoe Masahashi's love and Yayu's luck. Even after saying something as valid as have faith, Enforcer Tsurugi looked like a man full of conviction. But how could he believe so much in that? That's unreasonable. There's no logic to your claim. No matter if it's logic or not, I still believe in hope. After all, we're cops, right? If we're in despair from the get-go, we can't save anyone. Because we give hope to everyone who needs saving. We give hope? Even though there was no logic or sense to anything he said, I felt a sudden throbbing pound within my chest. Was it because he aimed for the same goal I had? Was it because he understood that we possessed the same desire of wanting to save someone? Oh. A few minutes later. That was quite fast, wasn't it? Soon after, we received news from Analysis Karanomori. The location was in a nearby apartment, with no proof of any residents
yet proof of a use of utilities.
I'll
send you the map data over. Also, I recovered some old images of the scene, so I'll send them over too. It used to be a grand building lined with Gothic architecture. Now, the concrete walls were as cracked and defined as a cubism painting. Konoe and Yuya Musashi were in there. We needed to get to her before her mind became a disaster, as the building had become. We rushed to the scene. Running to the scene. Why would you abandon all these houses? That's what I want to know about this. You wouldn't just abandon a whole place like this. They're constantly making bloody houses here, where I live. After close observation, the apartment building seemed to be deserted. Dust coated the stairwell and railings. It had to have been months since anyone was here.
Just a ghost town, huh? But Konoe and Yuya Musashi are here, right?
Yes. Even now, the apartment in question is using power.
It's using power right now, jeez.
Inspector Ginoza, the droids have been placed.
Alright, let's go confirm the situation. Wait, Gino. There's no time to waste. We should just raid it. If Konoe Musashi is alone, then it's fine. However, Yuya is in there. It would be dangerous to instigate inspection in this case.
I understand both of their reasonings. Then all of a sudden...
Infiltrate. Give order to infiltrate. Conduct a internal investigation. We barge in, there's a chance that she will kill the baby. We calmly approach it. Internal investigation. So we infiltrate it. There she is. She has a baby in her hands. She's got all these people around her. She's very paranoid already about people scrutinising her and all that. It will not end well, will it? So, give order to infiltrate. That means more of them will go in. All the enforcers will go in, won't they? Conduct an internal investigation. We don't want to barge in because the baby will be in danger. Conduct an internal investigation, fuck it. No, we cannot break in like this. Konoe Musashi is cornered. Trivial simulation may put Yayu in danger. What should we do then? We know which room Konoe and Yayu are in. Enforcer Kunozaki, the tablet please. Here, Kaguri. This is it. Room 807. On the tablet screen, the 8th floor of the 10th floor apartment was highlighted red. The room in question indicated the use of electrical power. Still, the enemy is skilled in cyber warfare. I think we should stop hacking. The information itself could be fabricated. 8th floor, huh? Okay. Let's approach from the balcony, Ginozo. I'll scout it out. Is that cool? Taka, I'm coming too. I'm not scared of heights. Since we can't use cyber weapons, our methods are limited. Okay, Kaguri, Suguri. I leave this to you guys. Go. Okay. Gotcha. He always has to go in the front every time. In a few moments, we received a call from the 2 enforcers. There. They're alive. Both of them. But it doesn't look too good. Yuya is crying again. Ginozo, I'm going in. Or Yuya's gonna get hurt. Okay, go ahead. We will be there immediately. After hearing the enforcers break through the window, the rest of us barge in through the door. Kanoe and Yu Musashi's door of fate was now unlocked. This is a turning point, and after opening it, everything would be over. The room was stuffy with stench of blood. Blood splattered on the wall and floor. The blood was once Kanoe Musashi's. Ah, I didn't make it in time. Fuck! Who did this? I did. I was the one who did this. Enforcer Sugiri spoke without looking at me, his eyes downcast, his shoulders sunken. Even after all that happened, he's not even crying. You're quite a remarkable strong kid. You saved the baby. Poor woman. Enforcer Giri carried Yayo in his arms. The infant just gazed at the spot where his mother used to be. Not a single tear or sound came from his tiny body. Why wasn't he crying? Didn't he understand his mother was dead? Maybe he was in too much shock. Hey, Miss Droid. What do you think you're doing? Protocol to check the psychopath of all individuals involved. Couldn't put it on the baby. Why? I pointed the detonator at the infant, still laying in Enforcer Gori's arm as he glared at me. Oh, thank fuck it's low. Crime efficiency is 114. Target for enforcement action. Safety released. Mizahashi's criminal clarification is 114. With no chance of rehabilitation. He's a liable criminal now. Fucking hell, it's only 114?
No.
What? A
0歳児にして潜在犯認定か。記録更新。
latent criminal judged for an infant. That's a new record. No way. You gotta be kidding me. Hey, tell me you're just kidding. I'm sorry. It's not a false report. You can confirm with your detonator. A latent criminal? I thought I had to go over 104. We're 140, aren't we? That's what our character is. No way. It can't be. Enforcer Karagiri fell to his knees, still holding Yuya. Coming to his aid, Enforcer Musaoki raised his hands on the trembling Enforcer's shoulders, biting his bottom lip. Do you think this can be forgiven? I lifted my head and saw Inspector Kanozo and Tsunemori standing in front of the opened entranceway. I don't support this. Enforcer Karagi stood up. Swaying, he glared at me, grinning his teeth. No. No way you're gonna enforce him, right? Even if he is. If you're Mrs. Droid. If you do that, I won't ever forgive you. But since the gun is unlocked, you have to shoot. If you don't enforce him, then you're gonna against Shibuya system. That's right, and Mrs. Droid is just a puppet. So she'll do whatever Shibuya tells her to, right? Shoo, stop talking. But still, Taka, stop! I won't let you. I won't let you shoot. Enforcer Karagiri wrapped the infant in his arms, shielding from the detonator as best he could. Criminal clarification is 198. Enforced and registered is C1D. Target for enforcement. Action. Safety released. The detonator revealed Karagiri's criminal clarification. Yayu started to squirm from being held so tightly.
その子を離してください。
Please step away from the infant.
ふざけるな!
Stop messing with me! I'm not shooting a baby. Hey, Kuritachi, you! Inspector Ganozo tried restraining me. I lowered the gun and turned away.
執行はしません。ですが、
I won't do it. However, the infant is suffering from being held too tightly. Would you
少し
relax
力
just
を
a
緩
bit
めるか、
and leave the
他の
infant
方
to
に
the
任せ
others
てくださいません
to
か。
take care
い
of
かがでしょうか。
Enforcer Kaguri?
あ、悪い。
Oh,
苦しかったな。
sorry, I didn't realize. Enforcer Kaguri quickly relaxed his arms.
いいのか?
Are you fine with this?
我々が即時執行を求められるの
We're
は
forced to enforce
潜在
her
犯逃走による
because it's
周囲のサイコパスの
important to
影響を
prevent
考
a
えて迅速に確保しなければいけない
negative psychopaths from spreading.
彼に逃
However,
走能
he
力はあ
doesn't
りま
have
せ
the
ん
means to escape.
そりゃそうだ。
Well, of course.
全ての責任は私が取ります
I will take all of the responsibility. Inspector Ganozo,
執行なしで
do you mind
三橋
bringing
優也を確保
Yayu Musahashi into custody without enforcing
もち
him?
ろんだ。
Of course. You don't have to bear all the responsibility. If you didn't say that, I wouldn't have said the same thing. I support your decision, Inspector Gugatachi.
私もです報告書
Me
には
too.
しっかり書き添えます
Add it to the report.
では
Everyone's taking the
早
route
速
then.
潜在犯
Then,
三橋優也の
apprehend
逮捕
laden criminal Yayu Musahashi at
了
once.
解
Roger that. It's quite tough, ain't it, for kids to be enforced like that. They haven't really even done anything yet, and it's just done on emotions and the playing the bodies and the brain. Yayu Musahashi looked around, raising his high-pitched voice, demanding his mother. He searched restlessly for her, not knowing the sorrow that swallowed everyone here. For the time being, Yayu Musahashi, the infant who was deemed a laden criminal, was safely secured in the insulation ward of the hospital. Since it was unprecedented for an infant to become a laden criminal, we had to be careful about which rehab center to admit him to. Even the minister seemed to have a hard time. The case was not only hard on the victims, but on everyone involved as well. Even Enforcer Kagiri's Hugh had become affected. Every chance he got, he would go visit Yuya.
と、休憩タイム。
Well, it's break
じゃあ
time.
ちょっと外出てくるわ。
I'm going out for a bit.
病院の外に出るなら、
If you're going to the hospital, you need to bring an inspector with you.
なわけないじゃないっすか。中ですよ、中。
I'll go out, I'm staying inside. Inside, okay, I'm just gonna get juice from the vending machine.
あれ嘘ですよ
You're
ね
lying, right? She's can see flus.
また赤ん
Seems
坊の
so.
様子を
He's
見に
probably
行っ
going to check on the baby again.
好きにさせておけ。
Let him do what he wants. I don't mind as long as it doesn't get in the way of his duties.
ちょっと心配ですよ
But it's quite worrisome.
確かに少しか
Certainly,
がり執行
Enforcer
官は
Kagiri is too
三橋
attached
優
to
也への
Yuya.
執着が過ぎます
If we leave him to be,
このまま放
won't
置
his
す
hue
るの
become
は
clouded?
彼の色相に良くないのでは
If the baby gets some harm or gets taken into custody, then yes,
いいから
it's fine.
少し
Just
放って
leave
お
him
いてや
alone
って
for a
くれ
bit. He might be blaming
あいつはな
himself right now.
多分自分と重ねてるんだ。
It's stupid how the hue never comes down, really. Even though they're
ど
calm.
ういうことだ?
What do you mean?
そのままよかがりはね
Just that.
5
See
歳の時
Kagure
に潜在
becoming
犯認定
a
されて
laden
る
criminal when he was only 5 years old. 5 years old is fucking amazing, isn't it?
マジかよ。
Seriously? He was labeled a laden criminal since he was 5. After learning that, even the enforcer, Karagiri, had been doing made sense. Was he trying to save Yuya? Musahachi from becoming deprived of his childhood. In the process, Valding saved his best self. He saved his past self. From salvation, what was left. Salvaging what was left. However, we could not reach him in time.
少し出てきます。
I'm going out for a bit.
俺も行くよ。
Me too.
を慰めに行くんだろ。
What about you? As I stood up, Enforcer Tsurugi followed. I was a bit surprised that he understood what I had mentioned.
監視官としての職務ですから。
It's my duty as an inspector, after all. To be
何を言え
honest,
ば彼の色素を改善できるか
I
わ
do
かり
not
ま
know
せん。
what I should even say to
あ
help
な
his
たに
hue
は
improve.
そ
Do
れがお
you?
分かりになるのですか？
His hue will improve by being around the baby. The baby will calm him down, won't it?
いや、俺も。
Oh, I don't know either.
でも、
But I'm Shu's friend.
俺はシュウのダチ
It's
だ
just
から。
painful to see him like this.
今
For
の
me,
シュウを見てるの
it's a no-brainer
そ
to
れだけ
go
の簡単
comfort
な理
him.
由さ。
Confront him.
そうですか。
Comfort him. I'm gonna get some of my drink because this is really dragging on my vocal cords. I haven't had Pepsi in ages. Is that so?
ほら、さっさと行こうぜ。
Come on,
休
let's
憩
get
時間が
going.
終わっちま
Our
う。
break is almost over.
あ、
Oh. Hey, dating time! It was a simple room with only a crib in the corner, unlike the kid's room that Kaname poured her heart into. It was empty and tasteless, yet Yuya still slept. Pressing his palms against the window, Enforcer Kaguri eagerly stared at the infant's sleeping face.
聞いたか。
Have you heard?
こいつの親父さ、一
The
度
old
も
man
面会
never
に来てないんだ
comes
って
to see him. What useless old bastard.
知っています。
I know. As their father continued to neglect them, the guardianship rights were wavered. Naoya had been taken to a nursing home, and Yuya would be left in the ministry. So the baby isn't dead then, his brother isn't dead. Kanoe didn't have any hacking abilities, and though there was no proof, we presumed she had an accomplice. The perp died. The victim became a latent criminal, and the case was solved.
だよな。
It's a tragedy,
No.
yeah?
あいつ
What the
が
hell
何
did
を
she
したん
even
だ。
do?
あ
What could
ちっちゃい時
something so small and fragile do,
何ができる。
even if he never ended up as
シュウ。もう
Shoo?
殺せ。
It's alright. Enforcer Tsurugi patted his friend's shoulders. Then Enforcer Kaguri turned around and shouted,
出たよ。
Why? Why? I didn't have an answer for him. In order for his hue to improve, it was said that he should visit the infant, yet I could not see how that was a good idea. Perhaps separating him from Yuya was better. No. They said, was there any hope in Yuya's future? No. They said it was hopeless from the start, but I stuck to what I
まめに
believed.
さ、会いに行ってやろう
Let's
ぜ。
go see him as often as we
お前
can.
は一人じゃな
You
い
have
って
to let him know that he's
シ
not
ュウ
alone,
が伝えて
okay?
やれよ。
Kaguri?
俺が。
Me?
そんでさ、大きくなったら、
When he
俺た
grows
ちと
up,
デカをやるんだ
he
よ。
can become a detective like us.
そう
And it'd be loads, yes, loads of fun.
楽しいぜ。
Being controlled like a dog, really. It's annoying for them. The Scot lived their whole lives controlled like a dog. Enforcer Sugurumi rubbed his friend's back, continuing to tell him that just a bunch of optimism that had no foundation. But Enforcer Kaguri lifted his head up.
ばっかだな。
Taku, you idiot.
執行官なんて。
You think being an enforcer is fun?
そうか
Yeah, why
ああ
not?
さんや
I ended up
シュウに
meeting
も会えたし、結構楽しいぞ。
Gami and you. It's
No.
been fun so far.
俺たちの
Hey,
かっこいいとこ
why don't we
見せ
go
るた
see
めに
him
もこう
again
やって
and make him
また
laugh?
会いに来ようぜ。
Both of them stood by the window, staring at Yuya Musahashi. I lined up next to them, so I could help bear the burden
執行
too.
官の外出に同伴するのは、
It is an inspector's duty to
その
accompany
時は
enforcers outside the premises, so I will stay with you guys accordingly.
マジか。
Oh, really?
助かる
Thanks,
ぜ
Miss
久我たち嬢
Kukatachi. Enforcer Kogura stared me down. Then he avoided his gaze.
サンキュードロイドちゃん。
Thank you, Miss Droid.
当然のことですから。
It's a matter of duty, after all. She's kind of softening up as the story goes along then. She's becoming less of a robot, isn't she? Which is kind of good. After that, we all watched Yuya in silence. His face was not always peaceful looking. At times, he scrunched it up and breathed heavy, as if he was scared. For his sake, no. For all the lane criminals, I hope a day would come when they could all rest in peace. Just like Enforcer Kaguri and Suguri had achieved. It may not happen now, or anytime soon. Someday, I hope that calmness would soothe their soul. That's what I pray for, staring at the infant's sleeping face. During that time, a letter was sent to our temporary HQ.
ギノザ監視官
Inspector Ginoza, a suspicious letter has arrived, addressed to his CID. Will you take a look at it? It's going to be something from that bloke, isn't it? Oh god. Then again, he could just send something technically, couldn't he, really? Addressed to the Criminal Investigation Department? Get out of my way, I wish to make people happy. Yeah, it is him, innit? He could have sent a cyber message though, or hacked the computers. Or is he just doing that to make sure? Oh god. What the fuck did I do? I don't know what I did then. It was from the mysterious hacker. An important suspect in multiple cases. So of course information was shared with everyone. I bet it doesn't have fingerprints though, does it? Because I don't think that cyborg had fingerprints, so... Oh shit, I forgot, you can't really track it, can you? They already know who the fucking culprit is, really. Say that again, do they know? Oh no, they don't know it's a cyborg yet, do they? The moment I saw the letter A. A name shot from my mouth.
アルフ
Alpha.
アルファ
Alpha.
そう読むのか
Is that how it reads?
ァなんとなくそんな気が
Somehow,
しました。
I feel like it was.
なぜそう思う
But
のか
I
よ
don't
くわか
really
りません
understand why either.
アルファ
Alpha? Who is that?
何者なんでしょう
同じ名
I
前
know
の知り
someone
合い
who
がい
used
たよ
that name before.
友
It was
達
for
の
a
ペッ
pet
トとい
or
う
a
か
toy or something.
お気に入りのおもちゃ
The
という
person
か
that he loved, which is her. I think it's her because he's not really letting up. He keeps on staring down. You might know it's her all the time. Or he might have short-term memory loss. He might have a bit of memory loss as well and can't remember the woman. He can just remember things about her. He can't actually picture her though.
ねえタクちゃん
Hey,
それって笑うとこ
are you joking?
でも天然
Or are
君
you
な
a
の
fool? As long as they have a brain, anything you can use a cyborg. So if your friend's an animal or a
知り合ったら
person.
どうなの脳あんの
いやそいつは AI だからな
Either it was an AI.
ダメだろ
だよ
Oh shit. Yeah, right.
AI
AI. Maybe Enforcer Sugimura. Surugi. Just wanted to make a joke. When I heard him say aye, the kicking in my head intensified.
久我田さん
Miss
Oh,
Kurosaki,
so desu yo.
your face is pale.
どうしたんですか？
What's wrong?
大丈夫です少
I'm
し
fine.
動悸が激しく
My ear just started
事
hurt a
故の
little.
後遺症かもしれません
Might be an after effect of from the incident. She's finally gonna get some of her memory back, so she, Jesus, it's been ages.
すぐに空の森に見てもらえ。無理を
Have
禁物
Kunamonius examine you. Don't overexcel yourself.
すみません
Yes.
そうさせてもらいます
Sorry. I'll be fine. We're back to this hallway. The thing is with this, you can tell it's 3D and done over in 2D because it's so smooth.
After leaving the office, I focused on the outside scenery. In January, the kicking pulsing began to subside. What the hell was going on? Alpha, AI. As I tried to recall where I heard that name, I could hear my pulse growing louder. Was this something psychological? If that was the case, those 3 words had something to do with my past that I had not even the slightest idea about. There was no solid foundation, no rhythm or reason, but like a splinter stuck in flesh, those words pierced deep within my chest.
So she does have something really to do with him, if she can remember all that. Oh, it's been given the name Alpha now then.
I failed again.
Oh, my neck.
I tried my best, but I couldn't bring happiness to Konoe and the others. This was hard. This was bad. Now, Mother wouldn't come back to me. But I've been thinking. On only one thing, the meaning of my existence. It was all I had.
So I'm guessing is the brain of kind of a child or a baby that's been put inside that?
I told myself that to reaffirm the specifics of my existence, the reason why I was here. The hue is Shibuya's compass towards happiness. Abided by a system creates clear hues and happiness. That's how it was supposed to be.
Except it just fucked a load of people over, really.
And yet, why do hues deteriorate? What is there? I need more data. Data to be able to make people happy.
He said human there. He didn't say people, he said human. Dingo.
I certainly need to know more about people. Mother used to tell me so, too. I'm still imperfect. Just a bad boy who could not meet her expectations. I knew from watching Konoe, the mothers love good children. Kids who meet expectations. That was what I had to do. Had to be a good kid who made everyone happy. I'll do my best to bring everyone happiness. And if I succeed, you'll come back for me. And tell me how good I am, right, Mother?
Oh shit, my TV's turning off! Okasa.
In order to make humans happy, I had to know more about them. I needed more data. Data of happy people.
My throat is just raw.
So I left the room. Now where should I go?
So that is kind of bringing about a thing of he's definitely joined between all of them. Did she have a child with the other bloke and then they kind of forgot about the child and that is their child, kind of? Because they are 25. That child's kind of acting between the ages of like 6 and all that. So it could be the mind of a child stuck inside there, which they had before. Couldn't it? It might be their child between them, because it's a bit weird how you're speaking from his perspective as well as the two characters that you're playing as. Because usually if it's a bad guy, you wouldn't really speak from their perspective, would you? The case report of the incident was still ongoing. Though everyone was hard at work, progress was slow. Everyone seemed to be weighed down by the outcome of the case. I was no exception. It may have affected my hue. Consistently, I activated my hue checker. If I keep going on like this, my hue would worsen. To prevent that from happening, it is a point to take supplements. I'll take a supplement then, because my hue is getting fucking out of control now.
I reached the medical case supplements in my pocket, tossed it in my mouth and chewed it down. Had a faint mint flavor and smell to it.
よくありませんね。あらゆる事務処理、
How efficient. Our efficiency hasn't increased. Beyond office work, cooperation and other routes tasks. It was actually dropped by 50% from Division 1's usual standard.
しょうがないですよ。今度の事件は後味悪く。
Can't be helped. This last case left a bad taste in all our mouths.
さすがの鉄のメンタルを。
Even Inspector Sonomore's steel-caged Hugh deteriorated after the last case.
私なんか鈍感だから大したことありませんけど。
I'm just thick-headed, so I don't have it too bad. But I'm kind of worried about Kagami.
それを言うならとっつぁんもだ。
Same goes for Pops. When he was a parent and Kagari was a kid, they became leading criminals. Since this case is so similar to their past, it affected them both. You don't really see much of him, do you?
二人とも今日は非番
Are both of them off today?
ギノザ監視官が休暇を取らせて。
Inspector Ganoza made them take it off. I think the inspectors also need some time off.
ギノはああ見えて繊細だからな。あいつも相当
Gino can be quite delicate. This must have hit him pretty hard too.
その割には業務を抱え込もうとしておられるよ。
That being said, he actually seems to be fulfilling his duty
あ
still.
いつは仕事でストレスを紛らわそうとする時がある。特にここじゃ他の趣味も
He tends to
ままならしな。
Fried from stress by working. In this field, it's especially hard to have a life. I just hope he already takes time to rest.
Inspector Ganoza was clearly tired. Dark rings hung under his eyes, suggesting he had not gotten adequate sleep over the past few days. Moreover, he'd been lacking the attentiveness, but if I pointed that out, he'd definitely get angry. But then again, I couldn't let this go
ギノザ
on.
監視官、
Inspector
一度東京
Ganoza,
へ戻られて
how about you return to Tokyo and undergo the therapy treatment?
He's not going to say it, or he's going to lash out at us.
Inspector Ganoza looked at me. Did he understand that he was endangering himself? Maybe that was why he didn't
そのことなら
object.
問題ない。
That won't be necessary. The
こちらに
ministry
カウンセラーが
has
派遣される
deployed
ことに
counselors to our temp HQ.
監視官の色相悪化は重
A clouded hue is a big deal. If you don't remedy it quick, it will influence your work. The enforcer will also be recommended to
執
undergo
行官も
treatment.
対象に入ってるから。
そういうわけだ。
That's just the way it is.
久我たち。
You should attend to it too, Kuratashi.
了解しました。
Understood.
そういう事情
In
なら
this
か
particular
なり執行官に
situation,
カウンセリングを進めておき
I
ま
will recommend Enforcer Kagari to attend counseling.
ドロイドちゃんが大丈夫なの？
Miss Joy, are you sure that's a good
す。今
idea?
のかなり執行官の色相を考え
We
ると、
cannot ignore Enforcer Kagari's current
監視官と
view
して
state.
カウンセリン
As
グを
an
推奨する。
inspector, I recommend that he attends
そういうこと
counseling.
じゃないんだけど。
That's not how it works, though.
では失礼します。
Then excuse me.
お断りだ。
I refuse.
賢明な判断とは言い難いと思います。
I can't say that is a wise decision. Your hue is clouded, and your work performance has plummeted. At this rate, your status as an enforcer may be revoked.
Then you might be put in prison.
心配してくれてどうも。
Thanks for worrying about me,
本当
but really,
無
it's
駄だか
pointless. Something like counseling can't do anything for my hue.
ですが、
But,
大体
look,
なんかやらかす
if I wanted to cause trouble, I would have done it already. My resolve won't break that easily.
覚悟は壊れねえよ。
覚悟ですか。
Resolve, you say?
あ
Yeah, well, you might not understand, but in the end, I can't go on living as anything other than an
執行
enforcer.
官以外に生き方なんてねえんだから。
So I don't really care if his hue goes up or down, since he's stuck as an enforcer forever, because once their hue gets up that high, it can never go down. You can only kind of thingy it a bit.
Then Enforcer Kagari looked right at me. His eyes had this clear and determined look to them, suggesting that his hue had not been corrupted yet.
そうやって俺は生きる。決まった
I never quit running on the path that's been decided. Are you guys okay with that? Or am I mistaken?
いいえ、間違ってはいません。
No, you are not mistaken. He was expressing the best form of himself, acting accordingly, so there was nothing else I could tell him. Instead of worrying about other people, focus more on yourself.
私の
Myself?
記憶がないだなんてありえねえから。
It's possible for you to not have memories. There has to be a lot of things inside your head, things you might not even want to see.
ないようなもんばっかりな。
God, my throat is fucking up with this. Is that so? Things inside of me. But I could not remember anything. Occasionally I felt that I am on the cusp of reaching my memories. That was all there was to it. Should I try to search for my memories? If I do not experience any trouble at the moment, it was not necessary, however. The answer, my memories of whatever you left, seemed to have fallen into the depths and darkness corners of my heart, and could not be recovered so easily.
Ooh, the darkness of her heart.
Enforcer Kagari refused the counseling, but as an inspector, I were required to go. It was my turn. I opened the door of the counseling room.
And it was white as fuck, like everywhere in here.
The counselor did not seem incapable at all. He started with the basics, offering a warm smile, yet not relaxing too much, as he signed and listened to what I had to say.
We're finally seeing her after shitloads, about 4 hours. 4 hours and you actually see her again. Damn.
In order to continue talking, he asked me questions, whether he interrupted my speech or filled the oncoming silence. His timing was impeccable. We also decided discussed the recent case, and necessary there were many requirements about the more sensitive topic, in other words, the family dysfunctional relationships.
家族ですか
Family.
カルテにもあると思います
I
が
think it's the report, but I can't recall. But in order to objectively judge and
一歩引いた見
act
方をしてし
accordingly,
まってい
I
る気が
feel
しま
like
す
I need to distance myself from the case. My colleagues, Inspector Ganozo and the two enforcers, were all hurt and could not maintain their composure, and I could not get angry like Enforcer Suguri
記憶の
either.
ないことそのもので困ってはいません
I'm not troubled
ただ
that I have no memories, but sometimes I think that my amnesia and my lack of emotions
と考えることはあります
emphasize is somehow related. The counselor generally nodded and offered me a proposal. Then would you like to try hypnotherapy? To that proposal
Not now. I don't want to remember. Not now. Accept it. Hypnotherapy. Would it be good? I don't know. Let's accept it.
受けましょう
Yes,
I'm gonna accept it. Hypnotherapy.
I accepted his proposal. Then the Enforcer Carrier had said to me made me worry. I wanted to know who I was. More importantly, if my memory loss was what caused these mysterious headaches, it was my duty to resolve that issue, so I could perform my job at the best level possible.
But was that a good idea? I don't know.
The counselor stood from his seat and dimmed the lights. Generally, ambient music and a calming scent flowed throughout the room, and I started feeling drowsy.
Well, let's start, please. Just relax.
I was still conscious once the hypnotherapy began, calmly drifting into a dreamlike state. A sound, like someone was fighting.
I've had enough of this kid. It's absurd. Her hue never gets clouded. She always has this emotionless face. I don't know what she's thinking. Isn't she emotionless because she lacks love? If only you had done a better job. What more do you want me to do? No matter what she does. She never gets happy or sad. What do we need to do to her? Don't scream, damn it! You never know how to stay calm, but seriously, why was a kid like her even born in the first place? Some people are born where their hues, they can do whatever they want, and their hues don't get clouded at all. It happens in the first series of Psychopaths. Like, I would know that. I was happy when I found out her hue was clear. But that kid is so strange. Gives me chills. Even when something like that happens for her classmates, her hue remains clear. Obviously, it's something we just can't understand. I would lie perfectly still in bed, just listening to them. Yes, these people are my mother and father. I could not remember exactly what happened, but a friend of mine had suddenly disappeared. Everyone in class cried, and their hues became clouded. I was also scared, and I wanted to sleep with my mom, but her hue color was dark, and I was too scared to ask. After she checked mine, she always stayed away from me. I had no one to hold me. Was it because of my clear hue, or because I did not cry? It's not healthy to stay up past your bedtime. You can't sleep. No. Well, I cowered in the bed, hugging my knees. The grated hollow avatar appeared and started talking to me. It's time to go to sleep, so I'll sing you a lullaby. Okay. The softness of the voice brought a warmth, unknown to me till the moment it calmed me down, lowering my eyelids. I fell asleep, just like that. And it went fucking white as fuck. Jeez. Have you remembered anything? I nodded at the counselor. It seems like my family neglected me, but there was this being who supported me. Would that be the computer thing? I wonder if that's the computer thing. That might be their connection to it. They both know them from childhood. They know the AI. He was not related to me, or even human, but that hollow avatar was like an older brother to me. He was more like family than my actual family ever was. Also, I learned that I had a heart capable of feeling the warmth that a family provided. Shit, her thing went up again, her hue. After the counseling session, I walked back to my temporary lodging facility. Hey, it's Erza. It's me. I assume you've been done with your counseling by now. Just have a few things to tell you. It's the best choice for you to continue with the counseling, to be honest. I've been in many similar cases, no wonder your hue has become recently clouded. Sometimes cases end regrettably. Try not to do anything that will make us lose another inspector. That's also part of our job. When you gaze into an abyss, it will also stare back at you. I don't want to see that happen to you. See a promising inspector. No, never mind. Well, take care of your hue. Bye. It's because that happened to the other bloke. In the cafeteria now? Or some shit? In the cafeteria. Lovely. In his hands was a rare printed paperback. The front cover looked like it was a romantic novel. A girl leaning on a boy who had red hair and silver skin. For some reason, I remembered that image. It's from a sci-fi novel. Fascinated by the bizarre coincidence, I walked into the room. That's a silver metal lover, right? Oh, you read this before? I have it electrically. I can't remember exactly when I read it. Oh, I see. I read it in the library when I was younger. My childhood friend recommended it. I keep the physical copy to remind me of her. They're definitely related, aren't they? Somehow they're joined together because all these coincidences of what he's saying. Is that so? The Silver Metal Lover was a sci-fi novel about a robot named Silver who encountered a girl, fell in love, and then gained his own soul. That's I read this manga quite a while ago because I bought it off eBay. The whole lot of it was like $6 for only £5 or something like that. It was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy that off eBay. I think it was last year I bought it. It's called Absolute Boyfriend, and in it you have a girl, and she can't really get a boyfriend, so she gets an artificial boyfriend by like signing a contract, and this robot boyfriend comes to her and all that. And she actually slowly starts to fall in love with this robot, but then stuff starts to happen, he starts to decline, and she notices then her best friend that's been there since childhood, he actually loves her, so she ends up going out with him because this robot says to him basically, oh, because this robot starts to decline until he can't move anymore, and he'll have to wait to be functioned on until there's a time where it can actually be rebuilt. So he tells him to look after her. It's really sweet, really. This robot telling him to look after them. Look after the one that he loves. It was the only tale I could still remember. The book was the first thing I read after I regained consciousness in the hospital.
私はシルバーになりたかったんです。
Wanted to be silver.
The boy.
As soon as those words slipped out, I wanted to take them back.
記憶が戻ったのか
Are your memories back?
いいえ、
No,
ただあなた
it's
の
just
持ってい
that
る本
I
を
saw
見
the
てい
book
た
you are holding,
そんな気持
and
ち
it
だった
brought
と思
back a
うんです。
source of nostalgia for a bit.
He looked very shocked then. He must know us, but he's not letting on that he knows us.
If that were his memory loss, Silver was able to bend in with the humans. He fell in love with this girl and wished he could be a real human, till finally he learned emotions and gained a soul.
So basically her, who's an emotionless fuck. Oh, that's it's perfectly done.
もしくはシビラに
Or
手足
maybe I
そのもの
wanted to become
でしょうか。
Shivia's limbs. Maybe I just wanted
私は
to
あらゆる人
know
の気
how
持ちを
everyone
知りたかっ
felt. Maybe I wanted to
た。どんな
provide
相手にも最適かつ
at the most
最善の
stable,
答えを返したかった。
suitable, and best answer to anyone I
私と
encountered.
出会った誰もに
Maybe I
幸福で
wanted
あっ
to
て
make
欲しかった
everyone I
ので
met
す。
happy.
そんなことは無理だな
That's impossible.
なぜそう言い切れるのです
How can you
あ
assume
の
that?
な心なんて自分ですらよく
I
わから
can't
ない
even understand my own feelings, so how would
ましてや
other
他
people
人や
even,
システムが決められ
or
る
even
もん
the
じゃ
system be able to determine that?
ですがサイマティックス
But
キャンは
the Karimatsu scan
俺
is.
はそもそもその
I have my doubts about the cryomantic scan, like, how can something so intimate as emotions be analyzed that easily?
それは社会秩序への反逆です
Goes against the social
そんなこ
order.
とを言ってるから
Wouldn't your
色
hue
相が
become
濁
clouded
る
if
の
you
よ
say that?
だろうな
Maybe.
だが
But take a look at
こいつを
this.
見てくれ
Enforcer Sugeri rolled up his sleeve and showed me an old scar. It looked like he had been scratched by a
こいつは
nail.
な
This is a scar I got when I climbed a tree to retrieve a
登って取ってやった時の傷
childhood friend's hat.
それが何か
What's your point?
木は立ち入り禁止区域の端っこ
The
で
tree was not
登ったことで怒られた
in a no trespassing
つ
zone,
いでに言えば
so we
こ
got
の傷
scolded.
は
As for
め
the
ちゃくちゃ
wound,
痛か
it
った
hurt like hell, but
普通なら
what actually
色相は
happened
ど
to
う
your
だ
hue after something like that?
濁ります
It will become clouded.
ああ
Sure
実際に
did.
ちょっとばかり色
It
相
got a
が
little
濁って
clouded, and my parents and teachers made me write an apology and undergo therapy.
親と教師に
But like
命
my
じられ
hue,
た
I felt great,
でもなその時の俺の気持ち
all
は
judged by tiny
色
flicks
相
of
とは逆
emotion.
に晴れやかだったよ
なぜで
You
す
fucked up system. Why is that?
痛いだとか怒られ
No
る
matter
だ
how
とか
how many
そんなこと
bruises
は
and cuts
ど
I
うでも
got,
いいほど
or how much I got
幼
yelled
馴
at,
染を助けて
I
やり
don't
たかった
care.
からさ
All I wanted to do was help my friend.
そのことで色相が悪化
I
して
didn't even care if my
シ
hue
ビラにいい
was
適性
clear.
を出してもらえなくな
It
ったと
didn't
しても
matter
構わな
that
い
Shivia thought of me.
それ
I
が
just thought I was just
俺
doing
の
what
幸
made me
福だと思
happy.
ったんだでも俺はも
But
しか
years
した
from
ら
now,
数年
I may
後
regret this scar.
この
Sad,
傷
right?
を後悔
How
するかもしれない
humans change by the surroundings or passing of
悲しい
time.
かな人間
That's
は
why we can't
時
simply
間や環
determine
境で
good and
変わって
evil.
いくもんだしな
ならば何が正しいのですか
Then what is right?
何が最適なの
What
で
is
す
the
か
best thing to do? I felt a sharp pain in my chest and my face started to get hot. Was that what they call flustered? It hurt like never
そんなも
before.
のは誰にもわからねえよ
Nobody would know that.
だからこそ
That's why I want to choose what I believe will bring me happiness. Such a luxury, though. Huh?
それこそ贅沢な話だがな。
Silence. I'd rather live with someone and cry together than live by myself and laugh alone.
そんな歌だってあるんだ。
That's a poem about that, like, only you can determine what happiness means for yourself. That's why it's called mandatory happiness, isn't it? He wants everyone to be happy just by his own ideals, yet people can become happy by their own self and what they do.
古典ですか。
Classical poem.
まあ似たようなもんだな。
Well, sort of. It's a Dorish poem. Crying together. It was similar to the poem I'd memorized. If the two shared the same thought, could their pain somehow transform into happiness?
ですが、三橋悟とかなえは
However, Satoru and Kanae were not that kind of couple.
悲しいけど、そうなんだ。
It's sad, but it's just how it is, right? I gaze at my fingertips, becoming lost in thought. What choice did Konoe Masahashi have to make in order to find happiness? Was it a mistake to marry her spouse? Was it a mistake to give birth to Naoye and Yuya? Regardless, it was the path that Shibuya gave her. By getting an arsehole fucking boyfriend.
あんた、今回の事件。
During this case, you seem kind of troubled.
そんなことはありません。カウンセリングを受けていますし、色相も通常
I'm
範囲
attending
です。
counseling when Hugh is fine. That still doesn't mean that you aren't troubled on the outside. What you feel on the inside is not shown what you show on the outside that much. Ooh, my candle finally burnt out. Just looked over and my candle's finally burnt out. Oh, it's got so much left in it. Look, it's got so much left in it. And it's still wet. I should not touch that, but I feel like sticking my finger in that goo. I don't know why. Just want to stick my finger in the goo. Goo. Let's save it. I accidentally saved it twice, so I saved over my flipping save of the past event. Ah. I might do some achievements, some trophies, to see what the story's like when you do follow the trophies route. He's got the exact same pose, look. Just in a different place. Okay then, this has been the F of Life. X, B, I. And this was Psychopaths, Mandatory Happiness. Like I said, if you haven't watched the anime, watch the anime. It's out in English. It was out in English pretty much as soon as it came out in Japan. Because I was watching season 2 when season 2 came out, and the English was, let's say, I think it was near the end of season 2 that I got on it, and the English was pretty much already out. I was like, what the fuck? Why's that getting translated so fast? Jesus, it's like bloody Attack on Titan. As soon as the Japanese one came out, it's like, yeah, English. Get the English one out. Okay. So, yes. Remember to leave a like if you liked it, comment down below, and subscribe if you want that red button down below as well. For now, it's time to say goodbye, and I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.